There we go. How y'all doing? I've been busy. Yeah, I have. It's been raining all day. Yeah, and it has. Yeah, it has. Yep, sure is. I got that picture with the 4K camera that I have. I like taking pictures and videos of stuff. Yeah, I do. I enjoy it. Yes, I do. I enjoy taking pictures, videos. It's a good pastime. Hi, how you doing? Yep. Hello. Hi. I'm just looking at my phone, saying what. Um, I, sometimes I get bored playing. I get bored playing my game, so I thought I'd just go live and play my game at the same time because I just get bored because everybody's asleep. Hello. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I, I enjoy the simple things in life. Yeah, I do. I don't get caught up in all this drama stuff on YouTube. I don't know. Can you not do that, honey? You almost broke the bed. He's something. I just don't know what. Yeah, I had a lot of comments on my YouTube channel, and I don't know who it's coming from, but I blocked them. Yeah, I did. I don't know where they're coming from. You know, when you put yourself out there on social media, you're going to get trolls. And they're going to comment on your YouTube channel and say things. So just block them and go on. That's all you can really do. See, I had to prove all comments. See, my channel is set up for hold all comments until review. So, all the trolls that I've been getting, I put on my community post that the trolls has been commenting on my YouTube channel, and they've been saying things and stupid stuff, and I had to defend myself. You know what I mean? I don't know where they're coming from, but I just block them, and I have to defend myself because they saying stupid stuff. You can also block them. Yeah, I can. Well, see, the thing about it, they're commenting on my videos. Yeah, they are. I'm the one that has to approve their comment if I don't approve their comment, but I have to let people know that I had one person on my YouTube channel comment saying, "You do drugs." I don't do drugs. I don't even know what drugs look like. Seriously. Mods are people who can actually. Yeah, I know what mods are. Yeah. I've been on here for a very long time. This ain't my first channel. No, this is actually my 6th channel. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've been on here for decades. Is it that fish person? I don't really know. I can't say. I don't know. But it was like a black person and black person picture and all kinds of other pictures. I don't really know. But they said that you do drugs. If you don't have money, you do drugs. Or you don't, or you, yeah. If you don't save money, you're on drugs. Like, okay, like, it's not called being on drugs. It's called having children. Which children cost a lot of money. I don't know who it is, but they've been commenting on my YouTube channel. Fake accounts. I don't know, but I can't say it's him. But who knows who it is, really. Seriously. I don't know. I don't even know what drugs look like, you all. I'm just a good old country girl. I'm a good old country girl from Kentucky. I don't know what drugs look like. I don't. Hello. I take seizure medication from my doctor. That's only, you know, but that's not a drug. That's something you're supposed to. If you have seizures, you're supposed to be taking your seizure medication. I mean, seriously. I suffered. The reason why I suffer from speech impediment is because of my father was abusive. And the reason why I have back problems is because of my father was abusive. I'm doing alright. That's the reason why I have health problems. But I don't let that stop me. No, I don't. No, I don't. I get after I do what I need to do for the kids, and they're playing their whatever they have, their systems, or Nintendo Switch 2. That's not cheap. That's not cheap. um, Having tablets, Nintendo Switch 1, laptops, big TV, all these Blu-rays collections that Robert has, all this stuff is not cheap that I have in my apartment. It's not cheap. I mean, it's not. And after they get done playing their games and stuff, I got I just I just like I don't know how many times do I have to say this. The whole time. I don't know. I'm not on drugs. Seriously. I'm not on drugs. I take seizure medication. I thought that car show was a nuisance. Be honest with you, I thought it was a nuisance. Yeah, I really did. I got bored one day. I took Robert's phone and I just went up there, walked a few miles, and went up there and started filming cars. Oh, that's the true story. Oh, I mean, I, that's all I can say. I mean, just one day I got bored. And I don't do drugs. I've suffered from a very severe battle case between my mother and my real father. My mother had to give my dad me because they was having a custody battle. And when he had rights to take me, he had no supervision. So he took me without no supervision, and he almost killed me. I'm lucky to be alive. I am a very sweet and loving and caring person. I'm not out to get nobody. I'm just enjoying my life while I'm still here. And I wish everybody just would enjoy me while I'm here. Because we're not promised tomorrow, because tomorrow may never come. I'm not going to be some big YouTuber influencer. I'm just on YouTube just to have something to do while I'm bored. I'm already working on something in my real life, but I'm not going to talk about it. Because people say, oh, you can't do that. I had my whole life people say I can't do nothing. Well, I proved everybody wrong in my real life. I did. They said I couldn't read or spell. I did that. They said I couldn't even talk the way I'm talking now because I had a speech impediment problem even worse than what I have now. You couldn't even understand what the word I was saying and the words coming out of my mouth. Seriously. I was severely damaged by the stuff I had to go through with my biological father. My life was not easy. I got this far by myself with no help. When I lived with my mother, I paint fences, rake leaves, and I had a whole bunch of people saving aluminum cans for me. I made almost $400 over there in just aluminum cans. So no, I worked yes, I did work. I don't care if it's underneath the table, that will still work. I worked so much in my life that I disabled myself. And plus, what I had to move all the time because I'm afraid that my dad was going to find me. We had to move all the time. I had to move furniture, help my mother move furniture all the time. You all don't know nothing about me. You all assume that you know everything about me, but you really don't. Seriously. You want to know how I talk before I talk like this? That's how I talked before I started talking like this. That's the way I really talked when I was a child. Because I suffered from child abuse. I had a speech therapist. I had to go to speech therapist all the way to elementary school, all the way to middle school because I had problems. No, I don't think I'm better than anybody. But that I put my shoes in everybody else's shoes, and I look at other people's life, and I don't judge people. That's not in me, and that's not of me. I live in this world, but I'm not. I live in this world, but I'm not of this world. I'm a good Christian woman. I do follow God. I've been saved since I was 10 years old, and I got rebaptized when I went to the hospital and found my dad had a knee surgery, and I told them, I said, Donald Nicholas, I forgive you for everything you did to me. Then I walked away, and you know what he did? He cried. And then he asked my mother to read the Bible to him. You all don't know nothing about me. You just assume that you know everything about me. You do not. You don't know how much blood and sweat and tears I deserve. Whatever money I have every month, I deserve that money. You do not know nothing about me. I went 15 years with no help. I did this by myself. I pulled a wagon. In the hot heat. I had that black bicycle. Okay, you want to know the truth? You don't want to know the truth. I ride that black bicycle in the freezing cold rain to go all the way to Walmart. And time I got home, my fingers were stuck to the bars and stuck to the bag. I couldn't even get my hands off the handlebars. You do not know my story. You know my name, but you do not know my story. You assume that you know everything about me. You don't. You don't. As soon as I got home, I fell to the floor. Robert covered me up with a blanket. And here's my two boys right next to me. Wonder what's wrong with Mama. Do you know how that feels? No, you don't. You know my name, but you do not know my story. So stop assuming that you know me. You do not know me. And that's all I got to say about that.